Bearcats showing pressure. Pirates pick it up. Mitchell was walloped at the 2. And here come penalty flags everywhere.
What a shot. Woo. Let's hope Mitchell is okay, because he was separated from the football.
Brian threats.
Yeah, it certainly was, Roy, and I do think this will stand as targeting. He comes across, he's a defenseless player, so even if they don't consider it crown, it's definitely high, the head and neck area. So I'm afraid that this gentleman's going to be done for the evening.
Of targeting is confirmed. Number 10 is disqualified for the rest of the game.
No, he will be able to
Fouls enforced,
stay.
half distance to the goal, automatic first down.
Stay on the field. They did change that rule.
Play fake. Yarnell tries to go over the top, and it's incomplete. Intended for Malcolm Epps, and a flag on the play. And they will have to look at this for targeting. Let's bring in our rules analyst, Matt Austin. Matt, what are you seeing here on the replay with Corey Johnson there that could be the guy they're looking at for targeting?
Yeah, this should definitely be a targeting call. The receiver is obviously a defenseless player. He launches, comes in head first, makes helmet-to-helmet contact. This is definitely going to be targeting and should be confirmed easily.
That play is under further review.
Yeah, that's launching, leaning, crown of, I mean, that's everything in the book. Was confirmed on Corey Johnson here on this hit on Malcolm Epps. He has been disqualified for the game. Big story number one, but Coach, what makes this a big story is this secondary for Boston College was already depleted without Elijah Jones and Cole Batson.
Comes the tempo for Joey McGuire's team. Brand new contract totaling 6 years, almost $27 million. That was announced today. Shuck wants to make NFL money. He was hit hard near the head after a 9-yard gain. Multiple penalty flags fly, and it was Troy Brown that clipped him awkwardly.
Man, they got to settle down Monroe Mills, who is taking care of his quarterback. And anytime Shuck goes feet first, just keep your hands off of him, because you don't have to touch him down in college football. Once he gives himself up, right here is defenseless. You cannot hit him, and that's going to draw a flag each and every time by Troy Brown.
It was Troy Brown right now.
After further review, there was targeting on the play by number 8 defense. He is disqualified from the game.
That is a massive loss for this Ole Miss defense. When he went out with that shoulder injury against LSU, when we saw him there, I mean, the defense completely changed. He is their alpha. He is their leading tackler. He is their heart and soul. That is going to be tough to overcome for this Ole Miss defense.
Bonifant feels the pressure, goes down the far sideline to Parker. Just couldn't quite catch up to it as Bonifant took some big-time pressure. A flag has been thrown.
Roughing the passer with targeting. Number 5 on the defense. That's 15 yards, previous spot, automatic first down, previous play is under further review.
Roughing the passer on Niles Morgan.
Inexcusable. Timing-wise, it was close. Timing-wise, he was getting there in time, but it was helmet to helmet. He stayed high.
Right in the face mask of Bonifant.
No doubt about it. No doubt.
After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. Number 5 is disqualified for the remainder of the game.
The 10th win, getting Texas back to where Texas has been in the past and Longhorn fans believe should always be. Fromm takes it down. That's going to be his longest run this season. And here comes more flags, and you hate to see this.
Yeah. Now that's Anthony Cook, the freshman.
Who I think just came in for Davis. He's listed as the backup, and we haven't seen him on the field much, and flags fly everywhere as the officials step in.
Slide, he's given up his body. You can't hit a quarterback sliding like that. I mean, you just can't do that. And then after the hit, there was some more pushing. I think some of the Georgia offensive linemen upset about what was going on, and there's the penalty by Gary Johnson that's going to get called.
After the play, personal foul, targeting, number 4 defense, unsportsmanlike, number 33 defense. By rule, those penalties are canceled. However, number 4 is still disqualified. That's the first unsportsmanlike conduct foul on number 33.
Working his way into a system. Second down, Peters. Nice catch for McCray, turns upfield, and McCray with a stiff arm to get inside the Maryland 25-yard line. There's a flag on the play.
Detaching to block downfield. And that is just a big hit onto the helmet, launching into the helmet on Peters.
Having committed a targeting foul and is disqualified for the remainder of the contest.
Well, you got it, Dean, and that sets Maryland back even more because Banks, their starting cornerback and probably their best DB, is already out in this game.
Fair catch, made, and a flag comes in. That's going to be kick catch interference, and Johnson is down.
And that's
Jaron Wilson came in, and that was an easy call for the officials. And you hope Willie Johnson is okay. He is shaken up.
And that's likely going to be an ejection for targeting on that play. I'd imagine they're going to take a look at that pretty soon. Understandably fired up right now. That's cheap. You see clear fair catch signal right there, and he still lays him out. That's dirty. The refs are going to have to get this one under control, because if I'm on Marshall, I'm going out there looking for action after
and that
this.
is clear targeting. You have a defenseless player. Forcible contact to the neck and head area. Clear as day with a launch.
Interference with targeting. Number 22 of the kicking team. 15-yard penalty. The previous play is under further review.
Replay has to confirm all aspects of targeting. That shouldn't be hard, but let's call that what it was. That was a cheap shot.
Yeah, that was a dirty play.
Second half is underway. The kickoff by Julius is going to go out of bounds. Maryland will have good field position to start down 10. And now a flag at the end as Julius gets pounded at the end of the play for no reason.
That's their secret weapon on kickoffs.
Wow.
There he is, just jogging along. And he does the Julius flop. That's kind of a floppage right there.
But what is Isaiah Davis doing?
Yeah, that's not smart. But Joey Julius, you know, he's got a little reputation going out there. So now he's not doing anything. So he's not.
2 fouls on the play.
That should be called.
Kick out of bounds by the kicking team. After the play was over, flagrant personal foul. Kick receiving team number 22. By rule, number 22 is disqualified. That will be half the distance from the free kick spot. First down.
Costly for so many reasons. Not only in yardage, but he's out of the game.
Rodemaker against a 4-man rush. Can he escape? Can he get there with his legs? Not known as a runner. Takes a huge hit. Flags come in against the Gators. And he is down and in distress.
Watch this, Chris. When he goes down, I think he gets under a lot of the contact. He gets, and the Gators hit each other. No, he's in there. He's hit. He's a defenseless player once he goes down. And the Gators have had some mental errors in this game that have been costly. None bigger than this one.
The minute he starts to slide, the play is over, right? We've talked about that throughout the season. In that game of 11 yards.
The ruling on the field for targeting is confirmed. Number 23 is disqualified.
So a second Gator defender has been kicked out of the game. Jamari Lyons earlier for spitting, and now Hill for targeting. Football's moved all the way to the 33.
That's the thing. I think we got to just step back away for a second and remember that was 3rd and 14.
That position alone at the offensive line, Kirby Smart's going to be happy.
Big hit and a flag down on the contact as soon as the receiver caught the football. That is tailback James Cook playing special teams.
Now that looked like forcible contact to the head or neck area all day long.
I could have sworn I thought a hand went up earlier, but maybe not. Wilson doesn't look like he was getting ready to run. Can we go earlier to see? Either way, that's going to take Cook out of the game.
And here for Georgia on a special teams play, James Cook, one of the Georgia tailbacks, ejected from the game for targeting on the punt return or the punt coverage team, which means he will miss the first half of the South Carolina game next week.
Now, I like James Cook, but that was a very stupid play. That's been a penalty and a point of emphasis for the last 6 years. It was blatant. He has just got to know better than that.
And it's a fair catch. The fact that he thought that was a nice hit kind of boggles my mind as well. He's an excellent running back. He's got a bright future, but you got to know the rules. If the arm goes up by the guy returning the football, D'Angelo Wilson, you can't touch him. Stay away from him. So he may have missed it.
What a play. Judkins looking to wiggle his way free, but can't find much against York and Cooper. And flag comes in at the end.
Flagrant personal foul, number 5 on the defense. A flagrant personal foul requires an ejection from the game. Number 5 is ejected for the remainder of the game.
That's a huge loss. That's Shamar Turner, as he is ejected from the game. Shamar Turner, who has been disruptive today. Why Shamar Turner was ejected, Jordan?
Oh, look, Micah Pettis has been finishing blocks like this all game, and watch Turner get up with the frustration. It's right there. What? And another one.
And he goes right cross up top.
Break that down.
Well, I mean, that was like Ngannou last week in Saudi Arabia with that shot, with the first shot. I mean, you just can't. His grandchildren maybe.
Going to lose a point in that round, though, right?
Minute 18 to play over Texas. Handoff for James, and he'll lose a yard.
A nice play by Caleb Downs. I mean, these two safeties, Downs and Ransom, they play so downhill. And this Jim Knowles defense, those guys have to fill the alley and get really involved in the run defense. They're both excellent tacklers.
Now there's a penalty down and some jawing back and forth. Looked like Igbinosun is upset with the officials along the side. So we'll wait for the call from Larry Smith to get some clarity.
Flagrant, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 1 for spitting on an opponent. Number 1 is ejected from the ballgame.
Wow.
Oh, my.
Trayshawn Holden, who is one of the leading receivers of this Oregon team, has just been sent away from this game for spitting on Davison Igbinosun.
I mean, why? It's the biggest game of the year. Why even do that? You're such a valuable part of this team, and now you have hurt yourself and your team. Just no excuse for that at all.
At home, like, that tells you just how good Hendon Hooker is, because a former Georgia quarterback has Stetson Bennett, who's balling this year, behind Hendon Hooker. And look out, we've got some extra action after the whistle. Yep. And they've got to get this calmed down. 2 flags on the field happening just across midfield. And they will have to sort this out. Jalen Kelly Powell, 8 and white, was down. Looked like Jimmy Callaway and Darian Lewis. This is Cortland Finnegan.
All right, let's count. 1,
bang.
Bam. 2, 3. Oh, he's throwing 4. 4. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Look at Heupel in the background. What are you doing?
Well, there's your escorting out the building. Yeah. I know you called that earlier in the game, and there you go. You got one.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know what he said, but something about something.
Sportsmanlike conduct, number 9, Tennessee. It also has a second UNS on number Tennessee. He's ejected from the ball game.
Beathard, nothing. Backpedaling, throwing for Smith. He nearly caught it, and then the play was blown up by Nate Gary. But this is going to be a penalty flag as Gary came in very dangerously with forcible contact. But it is a personal foul, so it will be a penalty either way. And forcible contact above the shoulders I understand Nate Gary's trying to make a play, which he did, but this is likely going to be a targeting penalty that stands against Nate Gary, which would mean an ejection from this game.
Above the shoulders, correctly called.
That's a big loss.
Hauser to the sideline, picked off. Mike Saberstill, he's got room to run down the sideline. Saberstill gonna take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan. 3 flags down. For the time being, it would be the second pick 6 of the season for the former wide receiver.
After the play, personal foul, offense number 58. The actions by number 58 have been ruled to be flagrant. Number 58 is ejected from the contest.
Wow.
The score is good.
They will review this, and here's that Spencer Brown flagrant personal foul. Oh yeah, led with the helmet on Braden McGregor.
Yeah, McGregor was the first guy with kind of a funky block. Spencer Brown took exception to it, and it's always the second guy that gets caught.
A team that was flying out of town back in your days, Lamar. John Petty's extra point is up and good, and another melee on the field. This one is getting out of hand. Flags all over the place, and this is ugly. Very ugly.
Third down and 10. Screen dropped. And an incomplete pass intended for Seth Williams, who I think took a little bit of a dive. He did get hit by Errol Thompson.
Well, he got hit pretty good. Now, Thompson's a 250-pound linebacker.
Yeah, I guess he did. I take it back.
You know, that could have really been costly for Mississippi State. They get the stop on 3rd and long. The clock is stopped. And that could have very easily been called a penalty.
Yes, it could have. He did not embellish it. He got smacked.
After review, number 40 of the defense, personal foul, targeted. Dead ball foul being forced 15 yards from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
So a 3 and out. And Breeding will punt it away. It's a good high kick. Fair catch called for. And a huge hit. Multiple flags come in. And Wade's popping up and down like he did something impressive. And what he did there was hammer a defenseless punt returner, and Wade needs to leave the field. I think that was a unacceptable play by Wade to jump up and down like he did something impressive, and the returner never even had a chance to catch it.
Turn back and then taunt and chest pound and all that. I got to be in agreement with you. And James Franklin is very upset trying to get his football team back. I mean, this is a running start. This is wide punt returns are tough. Takes a special player to stand back there and field punts.
Offense. And that's going to be a late hit. An unnecessary penalty against Toledo.
Terrence Taylor with the late hit on the sidelines next to your head coach. It looks like going to be a big play offensively. But the quarterback's down there. There's no need to attack him. And really, I mean, he hits him with the crown of the helmet. And
Is LSU coming or backing off? They're coming. And he launches it. Flag is down as Pokey Wilson comes up with that. My, oh, my.
Side has, that's as clear as it gets. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, that's crown of the helmet, head or neck area, launch. I mean, you name it, checks every box for targeting.
Number 11 did commit the foul for targeting. He has been ejected for the remainder of the game.
Stangler's punt with Wynn. Back, and Wynn is hit
And penalty flags all over the field here at Memorial Stadium. And Shane Wynn is down on the field.
I don't like to see that.
Avila's a special teamer. And the officials now will gather. We talked to you early on. We showed you the information about targeting.
Right.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team. Was number 29. This is a flagrant foul. The player is disqualified. 15 yards from the start of foul. First down.
That was a helmet-to-helmet there, Chris. Can't do that. That's a target.
And since it is the second half, that young man not just ejected tonight for the remainder of this game, but cannot play in the first half at Ross-Ade Stadium next Saturday against Purdue.
Right. And that's a tough rule, and I hope these young men know that.
It's tough for the offensive line to know where they're at. Thompson in trouble, got hit as he threw it. I'll never forget what Coach Bob Stoops said. You know, he took over this Oklahoma team after Lincoln Riley left to go to USC.
There's Deshaun White, Gus. Oh, yeah, this will absolutely be targeting. So he dips that. They've redefined the crown this year, but this is absolutely crown. Head down, initiates contact with the crown. This is really both forms of targeting, probably, when you're talking about it. You've got initiating the contact with the crown of the helmet. Pretty textbook, Mike Ferreira, isn't it?
It would still be roughing the
one on the field of targeting is confirmed with the crown of the helmet. Number 23 is disqualified.
Well, there was another aggressive call. Gus, I was talking about the aggressiveness and everything that they were doing defensively.
Rebels will punt for the first time tonight. Price was decked, and here comes a penalty marker. 43-yard punt, -2 on the return, and Tennyson unloaded.
Oh yeah, that's being whistled, and it's a defensive player.
Personal foul, targeting, number 13, kicking team. That play is under further review.
That is why the rule is in place.
During the break, the targeting call was confirmed. Tennyson to launch, crown of the helmet, checks the boxes, and he is out for the rest of this game and also the first half of his first game next season. The second Ole Miss defender to be disqualified tonight.
Fakes inside, backside slant. Brian Edwards can't come up with it. He's struck right in the face. That's going to be a targeting penalty as the Gamecocks go over and push the Commodores off of him. Edwards took it right in the chin as the ball was bouncing around off the slant route. But that looked pretty clear, Tom. You got a defenseless player, and Jones goes right at the headgear or above, and that's lucky that Brian Edwards could even get up, much less be a little woozy walking towards it, because that bent him back, not only in the face, but that bent back his legs as the other defender was at his hip as well.
After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. Number 6 is disqualified.
Glass escaping pressure, throws as he was hit, and it's incomplete. It's going to be 4th down. 10 seconds to go. Flags come in now. Extra activity at the end of this play, and more come in, and we've seen a little bit of tasseling tonight from these two teams, and one of the officials is down.
And this is horrible. These players need to maintain their composure. This is a great football game with 10 seconds left, and now we got multiple flags, and I'm sure multiple penalties on both teams, and I'm going to just go on a limb and say there's probably going to be some ejections as well.
Right,
so that was Paris Ford that came flying over Glass. No hit or anything there. Oh, and then Mike Glass throws a punch.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And Mike Glass is going to be ejected from this game.
There are 2 fouls on the play, 1 on each team. there are 3 fouls on the play. 2 on Eastern Michigan. Number 9, 2 unsportsmanlike conduct fouls. He will be disqualified. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 12, Pittsburgh. The fouls will cancel. It'll be 4th down.
For a championship in the Big Ten West.
O'Connell, that one thrown a tad bit low and incomplete. Tyrone Tracy, the target.
Replay stopped the game for potential targeting on the last play.
Looks like some incidental contact on the side of the helmet.
Well, the problem is that in context, he's wondering if this is lateral or not, kind of going for the ball, and then goes in kind of with the shoulder, side of the head.
Defense number 11 for hit on a defenseless player. 15-yard penalty and automatic first down. Number 11 is disqualified.
I mean, this is, Mike, I know that you're with us. Like, this one's hard.
Settle down. Joel, I'm with you, because to me, look at it's defenseless. He's considered defenseless because the pass is incomplete. But the defender really at this point is making a play trying to get to the ball. I mean,
I think this thing is wide open. That's what makes it so great.
Clemson, of course, tested at Auburn tonight. This is Adoree Jackson. You see the acceleration, just not able to elude one of the coverage guys. Dropped at the 19, Rashaan Evans. Nice play. And now a flag comes in, a scuffle well after the whistle. It's Hootie Jones down there for Alabama. Harrison as well.
Yeah, that's going to go on USC. Looks like Jabari Ruffin, number 40. Yeah, he stomps right on top of an Alabama football player, and Adoree Jackson's trying to help him out right there.
After the play, flagrant personal foul by the receiving team, number 40. He stomped on the player.
He should get ejected.
Half the distance to the goal from the dead ball spot. Number 40 has disqualified himself from the game.
No question. That's a great job by the officials.
Inexcusable. He didn't just stomp on him. He stomped him in a bad area.
From floats one. Perfectly timed for Blaylock for the touchdown. And now Pickens gets into it with Trey Swilling on the other side of the field. And there may have been some punches thrown. And there's the disqualification signal. So it looks like Pickens has been kicked out of the game for throwing a punch.
This is why it's selfish, okay? Watch the right hand for Pickens come in. Okay, that's not good. Watch. And here's the thing. I get it. Emotions run high. Guess what? Trey Swilling doesn't have a game next week. George Pickens does. George Pickens probably not going to be playing a part of that football game. And that hurts the Georgia football team.
But Scott Satterfield's trying to change the culture. As King gets off a wobbly kick, takes a great Cardinal bounce, and it's picked up by Amari Rodgers on the hop in traffic. And now flags out as we've got a fight away from the ball. A couple of players at the bottom of that pile were going after it, and there were punches thrown.
This gets ugly right at the left side of the screen.
That's Andrew Booth. That's the Clemson player on top, and that is a full-on punch on Trinell Troutman. It looks like Booth's headed to the locker room. He's already been kicked out of the game.
Starts at the line of scrimmage, right at the bottom of the screen on the hash marks right now. Here comes a shot there, another shot there. And Booth just loses his cool, throws him to the ground, and then this is where it gets ugly. Completely uncalled for, not okay, should be gone from the football game.
And he is. I also wonder what the goal is for a football player to punch a guy in the helmet.
Rodemaker throws it down and is slipping his bench after he makes the catch. Also a terrific receiver, but he'll lose yards that time.
Yeah, that screen game is not in play right now. I mean, they are all over that.
There's a flag, Kirk, in the pit.
There are linemen downfield. I don't know if this is the ball is thrown across the line of scrimmage or not.
It was a loss on the play.
If he caught it beyond the line of scrimmage, it'd be lineman downfield, but maybe it's on Florida. We'll see.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct against number 95 for spitting. 95 is ejected.
For spitting.
15-yard penalty.
Wow, that's Jamari Lyons. That's a specific announcement from Jeff Heeser. See if we can see this.
Chris,
it was getting salty down there. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Lyons was the one that was on top with the player. Remember earlier where the Florida State players were upset. So now loses his cool in his second play, and it costs him the game. He's gone.
On 1st and 15, Harris gets out of that trouble and puts himself in some more. Picked off by Dakota Dixon. And flags go flying, and players come together now. After the play, personal foul, flagrant personal foul. LSU number 76. A 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. Number 76 is disqualified.
That's Josh Butte. Let's take a look at the play here. You're going to see his great pressure on the inside, which makes Brandon Harris escape. But once he escapes, you just got to be smart with the football. Gets away from Beagle, and I can't tell you where he's throwing that ball. It's almost like in the backfield he gets impulsive. He gets away from one guy and he's like, I got an impulse, I got to get rid of this football, and I'm just going to throw it. I don't know where it's going. It's costing him.